Yeah, okay. I wait some another person in this chat and I started to class. Lina, I can participate because I working. I leave at 8 p.m. Sorry, Lina.
Okay, tutor,
Jessica,
excuse me, tutor Carlos, could you give me a
tell me.
minute, please?
Valencia. Patricia. Hello, Patricia. Patricia. Patricia.
He, yes, I can hear you.
Okay, I can hear you as well. I can hear you too.
Okay.
Okay, you have gone. Tell me, you have a question for me?
No, tutor, any?
Okay. Today the topic is, or today is family. We are to talking about family, the spiritual family, uh, parents, niece, nephew, children's, brothers, sisters, or siblings together. We're talking about this topic, and the main topic is to learn something about to have bear, to have bear. Do you know to use it to have bear?
The verb to have?
Bear to have, yeah,
I
bear to
think
have.
so. I am not sure, but I think so.
Okay, well to start. I want to make a questions. For you, what is the family? What is the family for you?
Family?
The family.
Family are the family is the people born from parents and grandparents and other relatives.
Okay, for you, what is the family? What is the family together? The group family. What is, for you? What is the family? Tell me about the concept about family.
Family are the members, the people that is born in the same line of blood.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead then. The topic. What is, for you? What is the family?
That is what is family for me.
Yeah. What is the family? What is the family? Family is important. Is the main things around the world for the person.
Um, yes, family is the people that we care for, that we have to accept as they are, and the people that is always bound to us.
Okay. Well, in my opinion, the family is the most important valuable gift that God has given us. It is the first lesson, relationship with other. The family is really important. Important. The meaning to feel secure, to have someone you can to come on, whom you can share the problem. But it's also meant to have respect for each other, responsibility. Is the first teaching someone, the family is together to help you when you have the many situation, advise you. The family is more for me is the most important about the world. When you have the problem, just mother or only your mother or your family help you. This is my opinion about family.
Yes, yes, very, very, very beautiful. Yes, you are absolutely right.
Okay, I'm going to share my screen. I want to show you the to have there to have there. Show you to have there. Can I see you my screen?
Yes, I can see it.
Yeah, now I'm going to show you the verb the verb to have in this for in this in different way and question negative way and negative for and simple to have. I have como um, I eaten my lunch, I comí mi almuerzo, um, I had not, I had no has. Do you know how to use have?
Yes.
Yeah, one verb to have. Yeah, okay. Go ahead. I'm going to show you here another example. I have not in contraction. I have, I have, I have not. I haven't, which is not. Well, well, this is part family. I want to. I'm going to start the parents. Um, Tell me about your parents.
Mm.
Parent life. Or tell me about your
Okay,
parents.
what shall I tell you about my parents?
Repeat again. I can't hear it well.
What shall I tell you about my parents, Tutor Carlos?
Just tell me about the parents in general. Tell me about you. I want to write. Tell me about your parents. For example, first, tell me about your father. What is your father name?
My
Age?
father's name is Jose, and his last name is Soler. My mother name is Purificación, and her last name is Guzman. Both of them are from Bogota, Colombia.
How is how is your mother?
My mother is a little bit tall, skinny. Her hair is curly. Her eyes are brown. Her skin is white.
The mother, the mother, waiting to Liana. Okay. Where is your mother from?
Yes,
Where is your mother from?
as I told you, she is from Bogota.
From Bogota. Okay. Um, how was your parents upbringing? How was your parents upbringing? What is the
Pardon?
what is what has your father taught in the growing process?
What is my father? Could
Taught.
you please, what could you please repeat?
What has your father taught? ¿Cuál es tu pensamiento? ¿Cuál es ese pensamiento o qué pensó su padre en su crecimiento, su proceso de crecimiento, in the growing up process?
No, sorry. No, sorry. I don't understand the question.
When you in the growing up process, what are you thinking about your father or character of your father? A strongly gentleman, understanding when you and and you and you growing up process.
Okay, in my
When do
growing up
you
process, what happened? What did you say?
process? How is the father with you? What is the father character in this moment in your childhood or when you were a baby or you're growing with the father? What is the character of the father? Is a gentle, strong,
Okay,
understanding?
I had a very nice father. He was hard worker. He was polite. He was a serious person. He was lovely, funny.
Okay, Estela, can you hear me? Estela.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, okay, I can hear you. Estela, today we are going to talking about family.
Yeah.
And I have been show to Patricia about verbal to
Yeah.
have and the different way question, uh, negative for and different for. In this moment we are talking about family and we're talking about parents. What are you thinking about family? What are you thinking about family? For you, what is the family? Estela.
Uh, what I think that I related to parents,
And family. What are you thinking about family? For you, what is the family?
the I'm sorry, I don't understand. I'm so sorry. My
For you,
father?
what is the family? What is the family? No. Don't show the
Ah,
screen.
okay.
The
My
question,
family?
your phone. For you, what
My
is the
family.
family?
Okay, my
No, you know. ¿Qué es la familia para ti? For you, what
okay.
is the family?
The family is a group of persons who live in a community and they have a they're close related to biology and relationship. I don't know.
Maybe I said, yeah, the family is the most important around the world. And the family always help you in different difficult moment or
Ah,
when
okay.
you have problem. A
Well,
family is they support you, they help you, and then you attend
yeah.
you. The family, yeah.
Hello.
This idea. Hello. Yeah. This idea. When with Patricia start to the family parents. Tell me about your parents. What is your father name? What is your mother name? Age? From Estela. Estela. Estela, can you hear me?
Cannot.
Estela. Patricia, can you hear me?
Yes, tutor, I can hear you, but I can't hear Stella anymore.
Estela have problems. Well, Patricia. Talking, we are speaking about your father, about your father character. You told me about your father is lovely, understanding. Tell me more about him, Patricia.
Yes, I love him a lot. I have a lot of respect for him. I appreciate all the things that he did for me. He liked to travel a lot. Um, he liked to bike. He was hardworking. Basically, that. Is that enough?
Not enough. I okay. You have the who appreciate your father appreciation. And how about your mother? Your mother character, the mother, and maybe sometimes the mother is most strong or most lonely. Or what? How about your mother and you to you and your childhood or in your growing process?
Okay. Um, I feel sorry for Estela because Estela cannot hear us. I don't know what happened. But okay, to talk about my mother, she was
Oh, okay. There's a murder note behind Estela. Estela, can you hear me?
maybe Estela should change the browser.
Yeah, bro.
I
Yeah,
don't know what browser
yeah,
she is using, but perhaps if she change browser, it can help.
yeah. I was calling with Cherry browser. Oh, Estela. Well, go ahead, Patricia. While Stella feels unique or change the browser.
Okay, Tutor Carlos. Well, my mother was a very funny person. She liked to cook healthy food. She was a sport lady. She was sportive. She was very attached to her family. Um, yes, that was more or less.
He's alone now. Um, why he treat how what treat him on another another student want to connect with us. Ah, okay, Patricia, that's great. Um, Oh, bueno, bueno, let's go. Patricia. Patricia,
Yes, tutor.
your parent living with you, together with you and your growing process, your father's parents.
Oh, there is Nana.
Excuse me, excuse me,
Hello,
Patricia.
Nana. There is Nana.
Good afternoon.
Nana, yeah. Good afternoon, Nana. How are you?
Good afternoon, teacher. I'm okay, thanks. How about you?
Great, thank you very much. I will be talking about Patricia. About the topic today is family. Nana,
Okay,
Nana,
okay, teacher.
what is the family for you? For you, what is the family?
Okay, family is not only a group, a family, I think is it's a special relationship between two or more people where you can share emotions, you can share um, maybe problems, you can share happiness. So I think it's a relationship um, which you can share many kinds of feelings.
Okay, Estela, can you hear me, Estela? Estela, Estela, Estela is gone. Well, Nana, today we are going to use verbo to have. Verbo to have. Try to use the verbo to have to show you have a negative way, a negative form, in question, and different form. So to show you the has verbo to verbo the to have there. Verbo to have negative way and contraction. How to use this? Nana, we're talking about parents. Tell me about your parents. What is your father name? What is the age from? What is your mother name?
Okay, my father's full name was Alfonso Valdez Vidale. He was from Tolima. He was from Líbano, Tolima. He passed away 11 years ago. He was a captain in the Colombian Air Force. I didn't live with him because my parents were separated where I was born.
Okay. Well, how about your mother? What is his name? What is
Okay,
her name?
my mother passed away before my father, so I was a child. I was 4 years old when my mother passed away. My grandparents took me. They give me all the love and relationship that my parents didn't give me. So I can remember or I heard about her. She was from Ibagué. She was from Ibagué, Tolima. She died when she was 32 years ago, 32 years old. She was living in Riohacha in the moment, but she was in Santa Marta in that moment because she had granddaughter. My sister was pregnant and she had a baby girl. So my mother traveled to Santa Marta and She died there. Unfortunately, I didn't meet my parents very well, so I can't say more than information that my grandparents or aunts or uncles gave me.
Okay, it's really so sad. Feel
Thank
very
you.
much about the situation. It's very so sad. You lost the family, the close family, really is unfortunately.
Okay, thanks,
Uh,
teacher.
well, do you live with do you live with your parents since you were a child?
But so I told you I was living with my grandparents during all my childhood and my teenage, but I don't remember my parents um, when I was a child. I was living with my mom until 4 years, but I don't remember well what um, what I lived with her or I don't remember. I'm sorry. And my mom and dad separated before my mom died.
Okay, I saw. Okay. How was your mother character? How was your mother character in your growing up process? The character is slowly, strongly, and gently. How was your mother character?
Okay, my family and friends of her told me that she was very friendly and she was very cheerful because she liked parties a lot. She always prepared parties in the family or around the neighborhood. So I can say she was a very friendly person. But she was very strict with my sister, my older sister. She told me she was very unresponsible. So my mom took her to another school in Cartagena because she was uh, very difficult. She was very difficult when she was a teenager. So my mom was friendly, but she was very hard with my sister, I can say, or
Oh,
she could say that. I don't know.
Estela, can you hear me? Estela, Patricia, Patricia.
Yes, teacher, I can hear you.
Hello,
Yeah,
tutor. Yes,
yeah.
tell me.
Patricia, how you think? Who you think of overprotecting parents? Who you think about overprotecting parents with your children?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't understand what you say.
What do you think about overprotecting parents about your children with when the children? The father protecting, overprotecting a lot with children. And I could say anything. I don't want to scream. I don't want to correct them. What are you thinking about overprotecting parents?
Overprotecting families?
Parents. We're talking
Parents,
about
okay.
parents.
Overprotecting
Yeah.
parents. Okay.
What are you thinking about with the children? That, I can't do anything, and then I'll go walking. I can't to go out. I can. You can. You care very much, so much. Thinking
Okay.
about.
Okay. It's a little bit difficult because I am a mother myself. Um, what is overprotecting? I think that every individual has the right to interact in a society and to be able to know his or her neighborhood and be able to go out according to his or her age and enjoy life with freedom according to the age group to the child. Nevertheless, there are some places that represent a lot of risk for kids. The society sometimes cannot guarantee opportunities for children to be able to move freely in the society and develop the knowledge that they need. Because of that, it's our responsibility as a parents to take care of our kids, because if we don't do it, nobody's going to do it. So what is overprotecting? So I really don't know. There are places where kids can go out and take the bus, or there are places where kids can go walking to school or go with the bicycles. But there are places where, sad enough, kids cannot do that. So
No.
it is very difficult to say what is overprotecting. But I strongly believe that we as a parents have to, I don't know how to say it, have to help the kids to develop the knowledge, the necessary knowledge to be able to handle difficult situations or different situations without us being there. Is that
Nana,
that is that enough, teacher?
Yes, teacher?
oh yeah, Nana, what are you thinking about Patricia? What do you do? What is your opinion about Patricia? Patricia is overprotective with your children. What are you talking about, Patricia?
I consider that Patricia, well, maybe she have a reason in some cases because the majority parents are very protective with their children, and it is important that the parents care the children and pay attention what are they doing them. However, it's not necessary be to be very excessive, because sometimes it's important that parents feel confidence related to the behaviors of their children.
Estela, do you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Estela, what are you thinking about overprotective parents? About that, about thinking about opinion about Nana Patricia.
About Patricia,
Patricia and Nana, this is what is your opinion? What is your opinion?
my opinion is that Patricia uh, is a normal. Their behavior is a normal because all parents always want to protect their children, and they don't want that the children suffer something bad. Yeah, but the problem is when the parents are very excessive with this, and don't allow that the children be free or take some decision that is important meantime the the growth of the children.
Okay, Patricia, that cannot create a dependency on your father, overprotecting. Maybe this is a problem, Patricia.
No, I don't think my parents overprotect me. I think that my parents were very conscious that it was necessary to provide a good environment for us to be able to do the normal things that kids do. And that requires that sometimes parents have to check for good neighborhoods, uh, yes, good places to live, because we have to be realistic. Not in every place a child can be safe, and that is nothing to do with the child behavior. It has to do with external factors that can harm kids.
Um, okay, that's good. Um, Estela, we're talking about grandparents. What was your best experience with your grandparents, Estela?
with my grandparents, my
See,
best
what
experience.
was your best experience? Yeah, the best experience with them.
Well, actually, in that moment, the only person of my grandparents who live is my grandmother, and I have a really, really good and beautiful relationship with with her because uh, I like to I like to listen to their histories. I would like to know what will be thing when I have the same age. Um, I have a lot of good memories, but I consider that in that moment, I am really enjoy the relation between my grandmother and me because I feel I am more I feel more conscious related the importance of old people.
Okay. Some someday the grandfather giving you advice.
No, not really. Yeah, my the majority grandparents they died when I was a child or when I was a young, and I live alone to them. So for that reason, I have a good memories. For example, my grandmother who come from my father because for example, the anecdote she liked to in that moment she helped me to fulfill the I don't know how to explain chocolatinas jet uh, cartoons. I don't know how can I explain. Yeah, he helped me to
Chocolate,
collect the he helped me
share,
to yeah, he helped me to collect
chocolate, chocolate
the cartoons.
collection.
Yeah,
Collection the kind of chocolate, yeah.
yeah,
Chocolate jet.
and I remember that she always saved all chocolate for me, but she died when I was 14 years old.
Okay, it's so sad, really.
Yeah.
Nana, do you have your grandfather's leave?
No, sister, I'm sorry. All my grandparents passed away some years ago. The only grandparent that I met was my grandma. She was my mother's mom. But mm, I explain you. My dad was very older than my mom. Okay, so my mom was 30 years old. My dad was 55 years old. So my grandparents died when my dad was 6 months years or 6 months old. So he didn't meet his parents, so I didn't meet my grandparents. My granddad, it's a very sad story, teacher, uh,
Yeah.
and mates. So, um, my grandfather, my mother's dad, died because of cancer. Okay, so my grandmother got married with another man in La Guajira. So he was my granddad, but he was a biological grandfather. So the only person that I met about my grandparents was my grandma, and she died 8, maybe 10 years ago. But she was very nice. She was very kind. She was very strict because I can say I can cook, I can mop the floor, I can sweep the floor, I can make chores because of her. Okay, so
Yeah.
so my
Very strict.
grandma. Mhm. My grandma was very strict, but she only went to school until third grade in elementary school. So I think she taught me a lot because before I was at school, when I got in first grade, she taught me to write and read and okay any kind of school processes that I can take before classes. So she was very strict, but I think she was a very kind and nice person.
Okay, Patricia, now talk, and this is content about the elementary school. You think this is right? In elementary school, the person have is the strict person in elementary school, or they are not nothing out or nothing to do, no nothing or what are you thinking about the elementary school? Elementary school is important, or is the point uh, the person is strict?
Well, teacher, I am a teacher for children. I teach in elementary school, and I think it's very important. I I think not only the academic processes, I think all the values what we can reinforce in the children is very important. When you share with the children, they can share you not only knowledgements, they can teach you. Mm, how can I say that? Um, they are free when they feel okay. I think children don't hide anything. If they have a problem in their family, they say aloud in the classroom. They can show by themselves in their faces or in their actions. So I think elementary school is very important, but I think we can't pay attention with the most important most important academic processes. I think children are children, and we can share more than acknowledgements with them. I think, but of course, elementary level is very important.
Okay, that's good. So I appreciate. Thank you very much. Patricia, do you have your grandfathers alive? Patricia,
Did you ask me if my grandparents are alive?
yeah, your grandpa, how
Yes.
you find?
Both of my grandmothers are alive. That means that my mother is alive. Oh, no, no, no. My grandpa, the mother from my father died a couple of years ago. Yes, actually.
Uh, everything here is so sad. I heard you, Nana, so sad. Estela, so sad. The father, mother died. My grandfather as well is died. I have one. My grandfather part of my daddy. My daddy is alive. No no child many space or many place with him. He always lived out very far away from my family. And I knew him around 25 years old. And hi, I am you, the grandfather. Okay. Hey, then, my name is Gavin. Okay, bye. Yeah, he's my grandfather. But now I have a good relationship with him. But it's really so sad. You and many person here had to. Oh no, we are had the grandfather died. The grandfather died. But really so sad. Well, we're talking about brother, Patricia. How many brothers do you have? Brother and sisters. Patricia.
Okay, about siblings, I only have one sister and she is younger than me. She is lovely. I love her. Uh, What can I say? When we were small, we enjoyed to play, to do things together. Even though I was much older, I was about 6 years older than her. Uh, there was a time in life that we shared friends. I speak with her. I have a normal relationship with her, and it is lovely. I love her, but it's the fact that I left my country for already so many years that the relationships go different. Once you live in the same area, you can visit family, but when you live far away, it's a little bit difficult. But thanks to the technology, well, people can share. But in general, I love my sister a lot, and I found her a great friend.
Okay, sister, what is your relationship with your sister? Patricia. Patricia, can you
What?
hear me?
Yes. What was the question?
What is your relationship with your sister?
What is the relationship with my sister?
Yeah, okay.
Yes, as I was telling you, it is good. We are friends. We share time together during the vacation time. We have both the same interest to take good care of our families and do the things that we need to do for our jobs. The time that we are together, we try to do the best and to respect each other and to have fun.
Okay. You fought a lot with the when they were children. You fight a lot.
What did you say, Tutor?
You fought a lot with them when they or when they or you were children. You fight a lot or many things. The brother fight many things in the home. The organize or homework or many things to do in home. Uh, Fight with her when you were children.
Well, when we were children, yes, we shared time together, of course, because I was the oldest. I was the one helping her with homework if necessary. We went to the same school. Uh, we help each other if necessary with homework assignments, and we also play with friends. When we share friends, we spend time together, and otherwise she would spend time with her friends and I would spend time with my friends.
Uh, okay. What is your best memory with her? What is your best memory when you living together?
Okay, my best memory when I was living together with my sister was, oh, so many things. Perhaps building the Christmas tree because she loved that. And so she was so happy and enthusiastic, and it was perhaps a nice, very special moment for her because she was so small. And of course, I was the oldest, so my way to, I had already experienced, but perhaps for her it was so special. So I guess that.
Okay, that's great. You're living together, not fight very much, and love you and each other. That's great. Um, Estela, how many brothers do you have? Brother and sister.
I have two brothers. They are older than me.
Older. Just as older,
Older than they
than
are
you?
older than
Okay.
yeah.
What is your relationship
My last
with them?
question. Can you repeat, please, again?
What is your relationship with them, your brother?
Okay, my relationship with them, well, it's good, but the situation is that they live in another city and they have two children and they have their occupations. So I live alone here in Bogota with my me with my husband, and sometimes we speak in the call in the telephone through the telephone, but
By
no, not.
telephone.
I'm sorry. We don't speak a lot because in general we always are very busy. So, but the relation is good.
Do you love your brothers?
Yes, I love my brother. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's great. Nana, how about your brother? How many brothers and sisters you have?
Well, teacher,
Nana.
um, children of my father, I have six, two brothers and
Six.
three. But they are
Six.
the children of my father. Okay, before of my
Yeah.
mom, he had a relationship. Okay,
Yeah. Do you have a lot of siblings?
but yeah, siblings. But I don't know them. I only met one of them, maybe two, a sister and a brother, but we didn't have a relationship like a family, okay, like a sibling. So my mom had a girl. So I told you that she went to Santa Marta to meet her granddaughter. So I have a very close relationship with my sister. So biologically, I have eight siblings, but I have like my sister because of the relationship, a very close relationship. Sister, only one sister. So she's older than me, 13 years. When I was a child, a baby girl, she took me to take a walk with her boyfriend around the park. So she had a child very young. She was 17, almost 18, when she became a mother. A mother. Um, she went to Bogota to live there, and since she's living there, so I only lived with her when I was 1, 2, and 3 years old. But in this moment, I call her, she called me, and, and we have a very good relationship. And when she travels to Riohacha, she stayed at my home, or she goes to my cousin's home too, because we are very close.
Okay, that was great. That's a fantastic. You call me family. Nobody can deny it. Family is the most important. We get together, call the family.
Yes,
And
in
with the family.
fact, teacher, in fact, when I was 13 years old, when I was 13, I was very sick. She came to Rio Hacha, and when she could see what was my level of sickness. She took me to Bogota to make me some medical checks. I stayed at my father's home, but she gave me all about the schoolship, school or school objects and text. So she gave me all.
Ah, okay. Patricia,
Yes,
Patricia,
tutor. Yes, I'm here.
teacher, I have a question for you. Patricia is the favor. Stella and Kant, Inanna, and general opinion about the two about this question. Patricia, what do you think of the lakes who talking about the other the lakes or other family? What are you thinking about?
What do I think about
The relate or family who talking about the other family.
to talk about the other family?
Yeah, thinking
It is
about it.
nice to be able to share with other people about our
No, no, no,
families.
no, no. Okay, okay, no, sir. Talking about the other, the bad things, or bad things, or or the wrong things about the other family. Family talking about the other family. This is, es como, ¿cómo dice? Como un decir, familia hablando de otra familia, pero en forma negative way.
Oh, in negative. Oh,
Negative.
in negative.
Negative,
Okay. So,
way.
to talk about,
Family being about other family. This is this global or international word. Family talking about other family.
yes. Okay. So I didn't know that term. Okay. Family talking about other family. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that
Okay.
is a topic.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. I think that is a waste of time. I think that it is not right to talk about anybody. And I think that we all are different. Sometimes it's annoying, sometimes it's difficult. But come on, it's how life is. We need to learn to live in the difference. And I don't know. I think that instead of speaking about other families, we better mind our business.
Okay, Estela, what do you think about this opinion? Tell it, tell us something, Patricia, about the family, a positive way, positive way. When the other family is speaking wrong or speaking negative, something about the other family. Estela, tell us something to Patricia.
Uh, well, Patricia, I am agree that the last part you say that it's better we are in our business. So because I consider that the family uh, is a group of people that have many different behaviors depends of the person, depends of their thinking, depends on the culture. So it is important to respect the difference of opinions or behavior. Um, and I consider that everybody need to pay attention in our in herself family than than in others.
And respond this about Estela, Patricia.
Yes, I think that what Estela shared with us is very positive, and consider that Estela, as we are going to become future teachers. I think that this thinking about that way, it will help us to deal with future issues. It is very important to understand that at home we are all taught different things, different habits, different concepts. And once we are in society, once we are sharing, we need to learn to live in the difference. We need to learn to understand that people is different, and sometimes we might feel annoyed or hurt, but we need to learn to find the positive way. Once people is not breaking the law or doing something dangerous to us, I think that we need to be open to respect the way people is and to don't fall in gossiping.
Um, okay, the idea is to debate and confront in favor. Nana, what are you thinking about the family? Yeah. What are you thinking about the Stella, Patricia? Talking about you, you are favor, you are favor, no cons. You are favor and your opinion about the family, talking about the family, or the negative way, or talking about wrong things about the other family. What are you thinking about? This is fun. This is relate.
Mm, Teacher, I'm sorry, I was out of line, so I couldn't hear you. So can you give me some information about what were you talking about?
Yeah, and this is example of topic is their family like to like to talk wrong or talking the negative way in other family. Are you thinking about it, this person's family talking about family?
With around family? Or,
Family, family talking wrong another family or talking
another
about
family.
the
Okay. So, for example, I am talking about your family in a wrong way. That's right.
wrong way. Yeah, the wrong way, yeah, the wrong way or negative
Okay.
form on
I think
Julie.
I think we have to be to be kind with other people. We don't know what is happening inside each family, so I think we can be or we must be very mm, I don't know if I say prudent in the same way with Spanish. Is that right, teacher?
Excuse me. Excuse me, Stella. Nana. Nana.
Prudent. O sea, um, we have to be very prudent about what we are saying because we don't know what is happening inside another family. So I think it is not very kind or very nice when you are talking in a wrong way about another family. I think we all are very different, I think.
Okay, Estela, you are going to reason this that's family talking wrong about the family. You'll give it your reason. Giving your reason is right or sometimes is right.
Well, the reason that I said before, yes.
Yeah, yes, maybe support. You just a support. You are going to agree with the family talking wrong another family.
Okay. Well, the reason is that well, every each family have different way to do the things, and it depends of the kind of family, or I don't know. But the most important for me is that to try to don't um, that the family don't affect the other's families or the other person, the behavior of this person not affect. And I agree with Nana. He said that it's important to be prudent. So I don't know how mom explain that.
Yeah, okay. In my general opinion, I believe that the person had the reason for what this whether he say uh, something wrong in another family because they are relates are very bad people and with your family they are the second person in the family and maybe you know love family until brother no love together no love no want to love together but and no talking no good relationship the other brother no want to do anything the other brother is very lazy every day give him money how know how to good actuation, know how to good attitude. Okay, so Estela, is right, and is your family had this is problem and giving money is very lazy. I don't want to do no, I don't want to do anything. Is right talking this is person or no is right, Patricia?
Yeah, it's right that when the family have a problem, talk about this because it is important to that the other members of the family try to help them if they can, yeah. And also it is important to explain sometimes what happens because maybe is one member of the family have a bad behavior or annoyed or worry about something, and if this person don't explain what happened, so it's bad for not only for the person, but also is for the family members.
Teacher,
Okay.
can I speak?
Yeah, yeah, okay. See, give me your opinion.
Well, teacher, I think people almost always tend to talk about the faults of another person or people. I think I understood you in another way. For example, that family is ugly, or that family is I don't like it because I don't like it. But I now understand you. So you try to say, if, for example, if the cousin of my friend that who is living in that family is lazy, or he's a thief, or he's I don't know. We I repeat, we almost always tend to talk about the faults of another person or people. So I think if we talk about our own family, it's not difficult to talk about in a wrong way about another person. It is not about what family is that person or that person is. I think it's natural in people, in the person. Okay, we try to talk about another one if I don't like, if you don't like him, or if you don't like her, you say anything about her or him. So I think so. I don't know. Mm. It's no good, but mm, it's natural of us.
So, around, yeah, my family is like to talking about another the aunt talking about the other the sister, the other sister use the another sister, or talking about your niece, talking about your sister or the sister, talking about your the brother, the brother leave, the many things, you know, many things talking about. Uh, Talking about the different things and the liars and the many
Hmm.
liars about the other
That,
family. That's
but
right.
but we do that with our own family, so it's normal with to talk about that about other families. I think, or members of another family. For example, I'm going to give you an example. When I was in a meeting with my friends that they are teachers too, um, I say, for example, my daughter didn't make her bed and she's very irresponsible. I am okay upset with her. So it's a bad way to talk about her with other people, but we do that because we are stressed. Okay, I don't know if I can what I can mean.
I okay. That this is a many example, a many situation of the
Yeah.
similar situation, same situation in this world, and especially in Colombia, they had the many vocabulary, many people talking about a different person. If it's not true, it's not it's lie, it's true or not lie. The Colombians people like to talking a lot and
Yes.
different, but in family, out always. Okay, Stella, what do you think? How many nephews and nieces do you have? They are very high imperative.
Uh, ju-
How many? How many? How many nephew and niece do you have?
well, I have two nephews and two nieces.
Four. For all.
Yeah.
They are very high imperative.
Can you repeat, please?
Are they very high imperative? ¿Son ellos muy imperativos?
Um, Not really. Well, mm, I am a person who always I I have living alone. I don't know. So mm, so the I had more relationship with my mother because my father died too. And so I try to be separated or alone. I don't know. So they are important for me, and I am paying attention what happened with them. But I try to introduce or be more pro, be more respect each family or decision of each family.
Okay. Patricia, how many niece and nephew do you have?
Okay, I don't have any niece, and I only have a nephew.
Yeah. Are you love him very much? This is your favorite boy. I thought, I believe.
What did you say? My favorite what?
This is the favorite boys. This your nephew.
I love him
I
very
thought.
much. Um, what can I say? I love him a lot, but the problem is that I hardly see him. So we don't really share. I didn't see him growing up, but before he was born, I made myself sure to be there, visiting my country and being there and have the opportunity to experience that beautiful moment for my sister life and for me to have a nephew. And then I tried to visit him again later when he was like 5 years old, and I did my best to show him love. But we live far away, and he's a teenager at this time, so we don't really communicate much.
Okay. You can to see, you can to the hold him, the play with him. The far
No,
away,
it is
the
very
far
sad.
away.
Yes, exactly. It is very sad. So for small kids, is quite difficult to have a relationship on distance. It's more easy for grown-ups to have a relationship, but for kids it's different because kids need to play. They need to go out to eat ice cream or go to the park or share a nice talk or cook together, play together. So I didn't do none of those things with my nephew, except at the moments that we were together, but were very short moments.
Okay, I'm not going to share with him very much. But one day, we will show you, try to him and play with him and share many space with him. That's right. Nana, I believe you. had a lot of nephews and nieces. You had 9 siblings. You had a lot. You had a many, lot of niece
Mm,
and nephews.
In fact,
Uh,
teacher, I think my siblings had one or two children because they are in a good economics, good situation. Okay, so
yeah,
they
yeah.
they didn't like children, but I don't know them. I can say I only have a niece and three nephews.
Nephew. Which is the one you want the most and why?
What is the most?
Which is the one you want the most and why?
Mm, my sister's kids, I think. Karen Alicia is my niece, and she is very
Sweet.
responsible. She's very kind, and she's a very good wife. And she is taking care of her mom. I mean, my sister. My sister is living with her and her husband and their kid. They only have one boy, and my one of my nephew. Uh, my best one is Edgar. He's a very good man. He's separated now, and he has a boy too. The boy is living in the United States of America. He was there a week ago, exactly. He was visiting to him, and he is a very responsible father and a son and a brother and a nephew because he calls me and he stay um, very worried of his family.
Okay, that is you prefer you prefer it is you prefer it needs. Okay, she is a sweetie is responsible with your obligation.
Yes.
That yeah, that's great. Estela, how about your husband or boyfriend? What is his characteristic? What is your characters with you?
Well, the principal characteristic of my husband is a person who very I don't know. I don't like uh, to be in a place where there are many people. So I don't know. He don't like to speak a lot, or he like to work very hard and study. But he is a person who don't like to have a social life. Yeah. So this is the principal characteristic. They don't like social life. They only like to go to their job and to the things. So that's all.
Okay, Patricia, all about you, your husband or
Okay, my
your
husband.
boyfriend, your
I have
husband
a
or your
husband.
yeah.
Okay, I have a
Tell me
husband.
about it.
He's here next to me. So what can I say? I love him very much. I admire him from many special characteristics like that he has. He's an honest person. He's responsible. He's a good father. He is funny. Just like Stella say, my husband also likes to, after his work, he likes to be at home with us. If necessary, he helps to cook. Like at this moment, he is taking care of the dinner for the kids. And I think that is very beautiful. And he does it with love and with appreciation. And of course, like me and like everyone, he is not perfect. And I'm so thankful that he, as I try to do, he tried to acknowledge his mistakes just as I try to do because it's very difficult. And we both try to help each other to grow and to develop as a better person and to do things better.
Why many workmen like to talking about mistake? Yeah, I have mistake. If I have mistake, I have to try to do this mistake.
I
Why
don't
you
know.
have this is a special word?
I don't know. I think. Were you asking me?
No, no, Patricia get talking about mistake.
Patricia. Okay. I really don't know, but I think that sometimes people feel frustrated when they don't manage to accomplish things in their relationship. So they want to express that feeling and they want the people hear them and agree, and perhaps they want to hear that yes, indeed, their husband is doing wrong, but that won't help at all. So I really don't know what they do it. Maybe social speaking is very much part of our Latino culture.
Um, okay, so yeah, the many girls are talking about mistake, you have to mistake, you have mistake. Talking about mistake. Nana,
Yes.
it's right or it's like the woman don't know say the qualities of their husbands. Is right or what do you think
Uh,
about this question?
Excuse me, teacher. There was an interruption when you were talking. Could you repeat that, please?
Woman don't know say the qualities of their husband. This right or it's lie?
All we all the woman.
Yeah, or say all the woman don't know. She don't know. She doesn't know. She doesn't know say the qualities about your husband. This is right
Well,
or
uh, I don't know other women. I don't know other women, but I can say what.
it's coming some woman, but Patricia talking about well about your husband. Estela, more or less. Uh, Go ahead. What are you thinking about it?
I think we meet. We know our husbands, so it's a little difficult to talk about them. Maybe they are beside them, so they don't want to talk about their husbands. But teacher, I can say it's very personal. I think it's when we are talking about our husband, it's very
No,
private.
qualities. So qualities. And the woman is very impossible to talking about qualities. Stella asked about the qualities your husband is nine. Try to look for the other words than about the quality, your husband qualities. So it's very confused. That many
Hey,
girl of them when they
I
ask about the
I
qualities.
I understood like that. So we are searching in our memory or brain what is the word, the correct word or right word that we are going to use to describe our husband, or in this case, her husband. Okay, but I can say it's difficult to talk about our own husband because it's a very personal. I don't know. I can say the qualities or not qualities of my husband, but it's very personal. I can understand that and I respect that.
No, no, no. Anyway, I talking. What we're talking about general qualities. It's them, Patricia, talking about your husband and good qualities. He's a responsible person. He cooking for the children, health in the at home. You know, just in general, no personal qualities, no personal or other characteristics. No, no, normally. Yeah, so he has this nice, sweetie with me. deal with my children, my home, organize the clothes. So many things, but it's difficult on many girls. Many women talking about this equality when there's someone to ask you or someone ask her. Moreover, Patricia thought about your your husband is great. What is with the Christian? What is your qualities? And what is your quality in your husband?
My
Nana.
husband, my husband is very outgoing. He's no shy. He's very outgoing. He can be in a social group with my friends or his friends, and he is the same. He's a very responsible man, like a father, like a husband, like a son, but he's very messy, teacher. Oof, I don't know what to do with him because when he arrives home, he take off his shirt and put it on anyway. If he goes to the bathroom, all the floor is wet. If he finishes to eat dinner or lunch or breakfast, he let the chair out of the table or the kitchen is so messy. So he's very kind. He's very outgoing. Outgoing. He's very responsible, but he's very messy. Messy.
Patricia,
Can I
what do you
say
think about?
something?
Yeah, Patricia. Go
Something
ahead.
like a joke.
Stella. Okay.
Can
Yeah.
I say
Go
something like
ahead.
a joke about what Nana
Yes.
shared with
Yeah.
us?
Yes, of course.
Okay,
Yes, of course.
then as a joke,
Yeah. Yes, of course.
I can say to Nana, go to complain with his mother, but because because she didn't taught him how to be organized. So it's not his fault, but it's a joke. Go to complain to his mother.
Maybe Patricia, but if you come to Riohacha, you can see that uh, almost all the men in here are like that. But well, when he was a child, his father had cancer and he took in another house in another family. So he he wasn't with his mom. So maybe is what the aunts because he was with the aunt with his aunts. Uh, like the teacher said right now or some minutes ago, he was overprotected for his aunts because his aunts were his father's sisters. Okay, but I don't know if you understand what was the real cause. But in general, most of men in Riohacha in La Guajira are messy. I try to teach my kids another thing to break all that um, I don't know heredity. But you're right. You're right. I am like his mom.
Okay. Estela. Estela. Estela, can you hear me? Estela.
Teacher, teacher.
Estela.
Yeah.
Patricia and Nana talking about the many qualities about the husband and the children and other things. Estela, it's difficult to talk about the qualities of the husband. It's difficult. But
Uh,
Nana said about this. So Nana said yes, it's difficult talking about the qualities the husband or qualities the man. For you is right or What is your opinion about it? It's difficult or no? Or not?
Um, well, my opinion about this is sometimes it's difficult. Yeah, it's right because when you need to explain to other person who don't know this person, you try to be the most honest and be true. Yeah, because sometimes people uh, can invent that the husband or boyfriend is the best in the world, but no. The idea is to be honest, but sometimes it's difficult. That yeah, in my case, it's mainly difficult because my husband is really associable. I don't know, but he's a good man. Yeah, so he's not easygoing. He don't like Paris. He don't like dancing. I don't know. So, but he have a good feelings, responsible. So, but it's the common way that I can explain of him. And in some cases, I consider that uh, for that reasons, sometimes we it's difficult to explain about our husband or our boyfriend for for a girl. I don't know.
No, the husband, I don't think you know is no, it's difficult. Talking about qualities, the person is with me, is honey. He treat me well. He treat me well. He treat me my family, my children. He care me. He care me. He call me every day. Attend with me. You know, something like qualities. He's good persons. He give me the smile help me with the activity goals. Now, many things, many qualities. Patricia, I turn have one daughter or children, Patricia, son
Okay,
or daughter.
I have a son and a daughter.
Both, both. The peers. Okay, that's great, that's fantastic. You finish your homework.
No, I think I'm just starting.
They're starting that. Okay, talking about dance.
What I can share about my kids. Um,
Yeah.
okay, I think that as a teacher, no, as a future teacher, because I'm not teacher yet, I have I have tried in my capacity. Yeah, as a human being that I have mistakes, my shortcomings, my ugly things. But as a considering the job of a teacher, I have tried to do my best to try to help my kids to be well behaved and to be have discipline and to be responsible. So
Discipline
I
responsible.
I
Discipline responsible. Discipline responsible.
what did you say?
No, to talk about discipline responsible.
Yes, I think my kids are very disciplined because we here at home we are strong about our values, about being disciplined. So they know that they have to respect people, and they know that they have the right to their own opinion, but they should not hurt people. They know that they have the right to choose or to do what they please, but they also understand that the consequence of what we please or what we choose can be negative. So I am trying to do my best, like when my kids go out and when they are by themselves, don't be a pain in the neck of anybody, more or less like that.
Wow, that's you're really it's really angry with them. Yeah. What is the age?
Okay, my son is 12 years old and my daughter is 10 and she's going to be 11 in August. So they are very close in age.
Yeah, very close. You're really fast. This activity you I don't know how to get any song. I thought.
Yes.
Um, yeah, no. Anyway, that's easy. You get the song is very easy. There are many women had 14, 16. It's easy to get the children. Oh, what are you thinking about?
What I think about that, it was easy to have them so close in age.
Close and say no, no, no. The many Watman had the many or lot of songs. Get a lot of songs, had a lot of songs. Easy to to have. Easy to have the many songs, a lot of songs. Easy to go to beer or to get well go to the hospital outside the baby. Is it easy?
Oh, I have a C-section. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, on session or
Okay, I didn't have labor pain, and I didn't do the labor job. So for me it was easy because I was under anesthesia. How do you say that in English? I don't know. But later after that is difficult. Oh, that is because you need to take care of yourself and you need to take care of the kids. So, but no, I don't know what is a labor pain.
anesthesia. Anesthesia.
Okay, I got my
Anesthesia.
kids with a C-section. I had anesthesia, so I didn't have
Anesthesia.
any pain.
That's great for you, but really, many girls told me about, yeah, it's easy, anesthesia, put me anesthesia, yeah, I don't feel anything. That's great. I have to 20, 21, 23 children.
You have how many?
No, no, I don't really, no, not yet. Maybe I not got a problem right now, but I had to many things to do. The children sometimes you back or you keep back, no can to go on and many things. I need to spend a lot of money to pay university, to pay many things. Maybe in the future. I'm very young yet. Okay, Estela, how many brothers do you have?
How many what teacher?
How many children? Okay, excuse me. How many children do you have?
Not teacher. I don't have children. Sorry.
Um, the well, okay, you'll be alone. The kids
Yeah.
walking around over here, they broken many things and screaming and crying. But for me, it's also something beautiful. They get children. Well, this is all right. How many do you want to have children?
Well, teacher, if I want to have a children, I would like to have one or two children, no more. Yeah, because I consider that it is not necessary three, four, and five, and it is important to have the enough uh, uh, ways that you can offer their children. Yeah, so try to offer a good life, their cover their necessities, and that's all.
Okay, yeah, well, it's right. Two, four, is right. Oh, no, no, no. I kidding you. One, two, one, two. Yes, it's
Yeah,
necessary to get a lot of children.
yeah,
Nana,
yeah.
how many?
Well, I have three children, and I don't think so about what is said. I think children are blessed, and when you want and when you love, you you can give your children anything. You can try to give the better. Also, you don't have it. So in this moment, I was thinking in two children when I was a younger woman. I was thinking about one girl, one boy, and God gave me one girl and one boy. But 1.5 year later, God gave me another boy more. So I think it's not about what you want to do or what you want to have. I think whatever, anything um, you have to receive it with blessing. I think so. I respect what is the decision of Estela, but it's I I would try to use another expression because children um, are the family. I think my family in this moment is not a husband. My family in this moment is not my sister or my niece or my nephew. I love them a lot, but when you have your children and when you give your children all the love, you receive more than you give. So it's my appreciation.
Yeah, Nana, what do you think of Patricia values? Patricia values, what are you thinking about?
About what, teacher? Excuse me.
What do you think of Patricia values? Patricia spoke about many values that she give you, the children.
What kind of values?
Yeah, so Patricia talk about many values and discipline, talking about responsibility, or teach you your sons.
Okay, in
What
this
do you think?
moment, I am working with them because it's very hard to work with them, responsibility and respectful. Because I say when you don't obey your parents, you don't respect them or respect to them. For example, in this moment, they are with no Wi-Fi. They are not with TV. They are, how can I say that? I don't remember what's the correct word. They are punished. They are punished because they have to do chores. Okay, we we are living in this moment, and we are supporting uh, themselves. So I have to work very early. I have to go to work 6 o'clock in the morning. They are going to school at the same time, maybe earlier than me. So I try to give them the lunch. So when they arrive home, when they arrive from school, they can find their lunch. So I am responsible as a mother because they have what they need. So I need from their part uh, um, sorry, I forgot the word. A help. I need their help. So, for example, I wake up, I make my bed, I go to the bathroom, I wash my underpants or my panties or anything. Or if you eat your meal, wash the plate or the dish, and it's help. So they don't do that in this moment. They are punished because of that. So I am teaching to them responsibility, respectful, obedience, because that is very important. If you are not responsible at home, you can't be responsible at work or at school or any place. If you don't obey instructions or your boss or your teacher, you are not respecting to them. So I in this moment I am teaching to them those values. The main one I taught them is the love. My daughter is 16 years old, and I kiss her. I already kissed her. I I kiss my boys. They are 13, almost 14. The another one is 11. So if they are when they are on my bed, in my bed, I kiss them. I love. I play with them when I'm not tired. When I arrive home, I try to give them my time. So I think the most important is love, but they have it. Is that is true. But the another values, the most important for me are obedience, responsibility, obedience, and respectful.
Okay,
And respect.
they have behaving badly. They have been, they have behaving badly right now. Teen and adolescent. Yeah, this is age
Yeah,
is really very complicated. This is age.
yeah,
They don't-
I know,
Yeah.
but it is not impossible.
Patricia, do you want to give me advice, Nana, to Nana, about
No,
this
not
situation,
really.
about
No,
the what we have? Okay. Excuse me?
mm, no, I don't really want to give her an advice. I have a lot of respect for every woman that has to work and take care of the family, especially working as a teacher, because that demands a lot of energy. The only thing that I can say to her is that I found it very important what she does in teaching them about their how did you say, about their personal chores, to be independent, to be responsible of their private things, because what she is asking them is not much. It's about their private things, and that is very good that she teach them that. And about the punishment, yes, it is sad, but sometimes we parents need to teach our kids that there are consequences. And the most important for us as a parents is that when our kids are paying the consequence of their wrong mistakes or their misbehavior, that they know and that they have clear that in the punishment we love them. Even though
Um,
there is
Very nice.
punishment, there is love. So you don't have the Wi-Fi, you don't have the TV, but I love you. Let's go to bed. Let's tell me about your day. I love you, or let's prepare something together. Oh yeah, mommy love me. Okay, give me the Wi-Fi. No, I cannot give you the Wi-Fi. You are in a punishment, but I still love you.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
that
Thanks. You.
I have
Thank
a
you.
lot of respect, and I know it's not easy to have kids, because we all at this moment we all grow up, and we know that it is easy to disobey than do what is right.
Hmm.
So
That's
Estela,
we will see when you are a father, teacher.
Estela,
sorry.
are you hearing? Estela, are you hearing?
I am here, but
Yeah. This is
well,
a
I
spirit. This is
understand.
experience. It's a spirit children. That good experience.
Uh, I don't know. Sorry, teacher, because I receive a call, but I just to say that they are explaining about the important to have a children, that it's not the same that a pet or something like that. I'm so sorry, teacher.
Uh, okay. I have a question for for Nana, Patricia, and Estela. I have a question. I have a question. Patricia first. Patricia had the most experience about this. Patricia, uh, why these two people have more children than wealthy people? Why?
What did you say?
Why destitute, que es, or why poorest, or destitute the sentence, or why poorest people had more children than the rich people.
I don't understand you.
Poor people. Why do poor people, have more children than rich people?
Oh, I guess because I don't know. I'm just guessing that
Uh,
the methods for uh, how do you say to planificar conception, those things, maybe pills or medicines to prevent kids or condoms, perhaps they are out of their budget, and perhaps they are no good. They are no good in counting days. I don't know. So they don't know when they can have a sexual relationship without having kids, perhaps.
planificar is back,
How did you say
uh,
planificar in bed?
back,
Bed? Yes,
back,
perhaps they
back.
don't have the means, they don't have the money to do that.
What are you thinking about this, Nana? Why?
Okay, the first thing I think is education. Okay, it's the sexual education, because um, I think families don't share sexual information. Parents don't share sexual information with their children. It's a taboo to talk about that. The first one is education. Okay, confidence, I think, is the another one. But when you are in a in um, in a sexual age, you don't have the correct information to plan your sexual actions. I think poor people don't have the same opportunities than other people have. Okay, because they don't have money. Yeah, we know health is free. Okay, it's free in Colombia, but it's not the truth. So it's very difficult to get into the house of each family or poor family and say, okay, you have to go to the clinic or hospital and you have to drink this. Um, in the teenagers, teenagers are more difficult than older people, I think. So the first one is education, the second one is the confidence, and the third one is money, I think.
Estela, what are you thinking about, Estela?
Okay, sorry,
Why?
tutor, sorry to interrupt the conversation. I would like to share with you that in 3 minutes, I have another activity with the UNAT, so I will have to leave at 7 sharp. Just for, oh,
Okay.
yeah, I will need to leave in a few minutes.
Yeah, yeah, no, don't worry about it. Yeah, Patricia, anyway, Patricia is in around the world, many people, different people see the situation is very complicated. Though the people have no money, the people have no money. They had a lot of children. So why? What do you think? Is if you see it, you don't have the money to attend your children. Uh, why you had a lot of children. It's just, but for me, it's really responsible. It's responsible for me. What are you thinking about it? What is so different with the wealthy people or rich people had the one or three sons? The poor people had many, a lot of sons, a lot of children. Okay, a lot of children. When you see and they go to the La Guajira or northern Chocó here in Colombia, the person had 15, 15, 20 children. That what were you thinking? Education, maybe is the reason because you see the problem, the economic problem right now. Patricia, tell me, is right or no, tell me, is right or I lied to you, or lied to you, Nana.
Mm, teacher, I really sorry, but I didn't hear you because I was trying to get in again because of my Skype. So I know I'm in Hangouts, but can you please repeat your question?
Okay, o sea, if many people see the situation in Colombia, economic situation is very hard. Why
Uh-huh.
they had a lot of children? Why? Is the rich people had a two or three children. The poor people had 14, 10, 9 children. Why? Why is it different? The reason is education. I believe that. I don't think so. I don't think so. The people now get the education, the bake, the condom, the many, the matters to restrain or have the children. For me, no, is excuse. Tell me about
Yeah,
it.
I think it is about we are Latin. I don't know exactly why we have more. I'm talking about Colombia or Latin America countries, but I think it's about exactly um, the position of our countries. I think we are very hot in a good way. Okay, I'm not saying another one. So I think mm, uh, I don't know teacher exactly why, but I think it's about our position in in the sphere in the earth. We have more fertility information about that, but I think it's about social level. But I don't know how to say that. It's difficult to explain that. But I think like the last answer of me, it's education. I think it's education. If you have a good information, if you have the good information in the right way, in the right age, in the right moment, you can think about that once, twice, or more times before uh, having sex.
Estela, give me your
Yeah.
last opinion about it. Why, Estela?
Yeah. Well, my last opinion related this is I consider that the majority problem is the education. Yeah, because the government not invest enough for to really to I don't know to attack this situation. Yeah. But also I consider that in some cases the problem is our mental because or our cultures because our cultures in Latin America is more I consider that is happy to be in a carnival to try to enjoy every moment if there are it is not uh, important if the situation is good or bad, but we try to always to really make a party for everything. So we need to be more awareness related our behavior, and in the same time to try to transmit this information to young people, to children, and also try to be more. feel belong ourselves. Yeah, because it is important to try don't think in the moment. It is important to think in the future in the situation that we have to do. Think in the future mainly because in that moment, majority people only think in the moment and only to be happy, but they don't think what are could be the consequence that have this. So it is. I consider that is the problem is for our cultures, and it's necessary to improve the education related this topic.
Okay, yeah, good appreciation. That's great. I give my opinion, but many people say that everything is difficult, the economy is difficult, and even so they have many children, the poor people. I think it does the people have the conscience, the conscientization about this situation. The education is important in this part. The school and education have to try to help and help and guide the young people and teach the young people that not get the many children and have the problem because you need money, you need a economy established by your health and you have the good giving you the good life and this is children. But I guess it's a big problem. Nana is teacher, Nana can help about this in your school. Try to teach many teenager and many adolescent. I teach about the sexual reproduction and try to not get a lot of song. It's really
No,
complicated with
teacher,
them
I'm
here.
sorry. I am a teacher for kids from third and fifth grade, and
Ah,
I don't try to take that that topic because it's a Catholic school. It's a very dangerous to try with the kids so small. But the students of 8th, 9th, 10, and 11th uh, have the sexual education in their classes. But I can't do it. It's a shame. I would like to do it, but I can't.
okay, okay, good idea. Well, we try to help, this is part of the children, and to try to help about this. And you see another student, another teenager, and adolescent over here, and you children try to do the communicate and the care your life or care your sexual reproduction and about this topic. The time's up. Thank you for stay or participate, share this space with me, and talking about this is important topic and give me your opinion. All right, Nana, thank you for your experience and you going with your childrens. Stella, Stella learned new things today when Stella gets your sons, your childrens. Stella had a good experience here. I'll try to apply this is advice.
Okay, teacher, thank you for this encounter. How I said some minutes ago, electrical energy will not be here, but I try because I have um, internet in my cell phone. I'm going to share with my laptop, but if you don't see me, I'm so sorry. Okay, but
No, 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 no. Anyway, the time's up. I will see you tomorrow and
yeah.
another content, another topic. We're talking about different things. And
Okay,
tomorrow topic is about talking about the childhood and the good picture. You take
okay.
it and you have a good picture. You're talking about this is picture and what you think and the free time or what do you like to on a weekend tomorrow. I have to go to talking about this topic. Okay.
Okay,
Thank
teacher.
you, teacher. And
Thank you. See you. Take care. And I hope to
see you.
you see tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay, have a good night.
Good night.
Bye.